run. This is over now!
What was that? It was nice and cool.
Looks like I'll have to perform Bankai against him, even with the Gentei Kaijo lifted.
Can I cut that one?
I told you you won't be able to beat me one-on-one. Don't you get it?
Shut up!
Listen, will you talk to him? Or do I just have to kill him?
2 against 1 isn't my style.
No, huh? Oh, what a pain. Yami, may I ask, can I have that boy?
Huh?
These guys are a total joke. Come on, let's go 4-on-1. I'm going to release, and I'll take on all of you.
I won't let you! Bankai! Daigurun Hyorin Maru!
Strangle Trepadora.
Is that it? Cut it out, weak! Be quiet! Calm down!
This is pathetic. What happened to all that power you were boasting about? Your speed is practically glacial. Keep this up and my tentacles will catch you. Come on, you're gonna have to be way quicker than that.
There's more.
That doesn't work.
Eat this! Cross-shaped flowers, Yorimaru's launch. We'll take off! Behind you. Ready, Mike? Let's keep this going.
I'm an impressed. So weak. I'm an impressed. So weak.
Okay.
I'm an impressed. That doesn't hurt.
Let's go.
So impressed. So weak. What?
You're not getting away. Eat this! Cross-shaped flowers, Yorimaru's launch. We'll take off! Damn it!
Captain!
Oh, really? Are you serious? They got loopy? Damn it. That's what you get for underestimating them. If we don't take care of these guys...
Lord Eisen is sure to punish us.
How? How can you...
What? Still be alive? Oh. Well, how do you think?
Hey, cut that out. It's irritating. Stop finishing my sentences for me! Ha! Idiot! What's it feel like to be shattered?
I think I've seen just about enough of that technique. You won't hit me again. Okay, I'll stop playing.
Get lost, you dumb beetle!
Hey, go! Okay. Hey,
Strike back!
Choo-choo, here comes the pain train.
Strike back!
Choo-choo, here comes the pain train.
You just...
Wow.
Screw you!
Go! Choo-choo, here comes the pain train. I should take this a bit more seriously.
I'm gonna kill you! You twerp!
What about this?
Strike back!
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
I'll show you! I swear!
You still don't understand, do you? You're under a misconception. You thought your little barrage of Bala all hit me. So you must be asking yourself, why am I still standing, right? Well, this is the secret.
What the...
A portable Gigai!
What is that? I've never even heard of it before.
Of course not. I've never shown it to anyone else before this. I have to say, making it was one thing, but using it is another matter altogether. Although, to be honest, I'm probably the only one who could. It makes an excellent decoy, but the switching places part is tricky. Well, how'd I do? Come on, give it to me straight. Did you notice when I changed? Could you tell when I made the switch? It's all clear to me.
Strike back!
Choo-choo, here comes the pain train.
It's my turn now!
Yo. Do you like it? This. It's all clear. Wow. Yo.
I'll crush you into tiny pieces!
This is what makes it fun. Choo-choo, here comes the pain train.
Lost, you dumb beetle! Strike back!
You had it coming. Here I come. Yo, there.
I won't forget it!
What about this? I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
What? So me? Losing?
Yes.
I won't forgive you. Strike back.
Take this. Take this.
Strike back.
What about this? You left me no choice.
See ya.
You open for business.
I won't forgive you.
Over there. You had it coming. Take this. Like that.
You're weak. Strike back. Now you make me mad.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
Don't take me for a fool.
Wow. Wow. Yo. What about this? You twerk. Can't get distracted. Yo.
Strike back.
Here comes the paint train.
You twerk.
Like this.
Now I'm mad for real. You twerk.
It's all clear. It's all clear to me.
You just strike back.
Good. Wait. Yo. Yo. What about this?
Strike back.
Juju. Here comes the paint train. There's this. What a shame. Open for business.
Strike back.
Yo.
You twerk.
Go.
It's my turn. Strike back. So brave. I'll crush you into tiny pieces.
This is what makes it fun.
Yo.
Yo.
You twerk.
What about this?
You twerk. Strike back.
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
What? So me? Losing?
Okay.
You twerk.
Take this. Can't get distracted now. Wow.
You twerk.
Yes.
You twerk.
Yo. Okay. Okay.
What?
What about this? What a shame. Take this. Open for business.
I'm gonna
Wow. It's all clear. What a shame.
twerk.
Are you scared? Like this.
Strike back.
So you like it?
I let my guard.
Can't get distracted now. I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
I'll kill you. I swear.
Okay.
You twerk.
Go. How do you like it? How do you like it?
Strike back. So boring.
Wow. Wait.
Strike back.
So you like it? How do you like it?
Screw you.
Open for business. Okay.
Yo, screw you.
What a shame. How do you like it?
It's my turn now.
this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime, Yasobi Benihime, Jujutsu Nagi.
Don't take me for a fool!
Okay. You twerk. Go! Choo-choo! Here comes the pain train. Like this. You twerk. Seems liking. Open for business.
Strike back! No way!
What about this? Go! I like it. It's all clear to me.
This is so boring!
Yo!
You twerk!
Go!
Little
What a shame. You had it coming.
It's my turn now!
Whoops. What about this? Can't get distracted now.
You just nicked me! I'm gonna kill
Wow.
you!
Choo-choo. Here comes the paint train.
Get lost, you dumb
Okay.
Over there! I won't forgive you!
It's to your liking.
You strike back!
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime, Yasobi Benihime, Jujutsu Nagi.
What? So deep! Losing?
Can't get distracted now. Yo. Yep.
You
Go.
It's my turn now! Is that it? Flash!
Yo.
What?
Go.
Strike back!
Choo-choo. Here comes the paint train.
Well, this is fun!
Open for business.
Strike back!
Yo.
Flash!
Still liking.
Incredible!
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime, Yasobi Benihime, Jujutsu Nagi.
Don't take me for a fool! Get lost, you dumb beetle!
What about this? It's all clear to me. Open for business.
I'm gonna kill
Wow. Wait, go. Choo-choo. Here comes the paint train.
you! Just nicked me! Strike back!
Yo. Okay. It's to your liking. What a shame. I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime, Yasobi Benihime, Jujutsu Nagi.
I'll kill you! I swear! Get lost, you
Can't get
dumb
distracted now. Yo. Go.
Strike back!
Like that. What about this?
Strike back!
It's to your liking.
I'm gonna kill you! Flash!
Go. What about this?
It's my turn now!
Okay. more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Juzutsunagi.
Don't take me for a fool! We're through here.
No! I'm really sorry you weren't able to kill me, you poor thing, Mr. Captain. Whatever you do, don't forget my face. The next time that we meet, I'll twist your little face off, and I'll smash it into tiny little bits!
Negación!
I sense traces of its spiritual pressure. It seems you've acquired a new power. But it's so insignificant. Anyway, it's over. There's nothing you can do now. The sun has set. This day was ours.
Kisuke Urahara. I know what they say about him, but he remains a mystery. He's been deep in thought ever since the Arrancars departed. In any case, given the number of Espada that were involved, we got off easy, all things considered. We made a grave miscalculation. The Arrancars are fully operational and ready to fight. We have to get ready for battle immediately, and at the same time, somehow hold out hope that even with such preparations, it's not already too late. Rangiku, were you able to contact the Soul Society?
No.
How strange. I can't get through to Orihime at the Soul Society. Is there some kind of Reiha interference? Ichigo.
I'm afraid this is the best I can do. My power is not exactly the same thing as healing someone. It's more like a regression of space. In order to activate it and employ it effectively, what I need to do is accurately identify the subject I am regressing. Right now, the spiritual pressures of both the Arrancar and Ichigo are intermingling together inside of the wound that he received earlier. At this point, I've done all I can do. The rest of it is out of my hands. In order for him to make a full recovery and regain his health, he needs to stay far away from those of us who possess hollow-like spiritual pressure. Take him home and put him to bed so he can rest and recover. That's the best possible treatment that I can recommend for him right now.
All right. Thank you. Ichigo, who were those guys anyway? What are you after here? What kind of power are you about to gain? What happened? Why did the Arrancars suddenly break off their attack and withdraw? I don't understand any of this. No, I'm getting confused. I'd better go outside and cool off.
No, Yuzu, don't! Come on, Ichigo needs to rest right now. But, Karin...
Do you think it'd be okay if I eat in there?
Yes, please do. I'm sure that he'd really like that.
Right. Well, then... Sorry.
Here, take this. It will wrap itself around you, enclosing you in a special spiritual membrane. With it surrounding you, only we Arankars will be able to see you. And, at the same time, it will allow you to pass through solid objects. Make sure you never take it off.
All right.
Now then, you have 12 hours before we depart. You may say goodbye, but just to one person. However, if that person becomes aware of your presence, that recognition will violate our agreement. You have until midnight. Do what you have to do by then, and report to the designated location. Don't forget, you may say goodbye to one and only one person.
To one person. There's so many. If I'm saying goodbye, there are lots of people I'd like to say it to. I mean, Tatsuki, Chad, Uryu, Rukia. So, Yuzu and Karin, the two of them ate dinner in here tonight. Yeah. You were feeling nostalgic. You missed your brother, huh? You wanted to eat dinner together with Ichigo in his room. This is Ichigo's room. This is the first time I've ever seen it. I've never been in here before. It kinda smells like him. I can't. I just can't do it. Oh boy, look at me. What am I even doing with myself here? Ichigo, it's funny. There were so many things that I wanted to. I thought about becoming a teacher, or maybe even an astronaut. I wanted to open a bakery, or go to a donut shop and ask for one of everything, or treat myself to all the flavors in an ice cream truck. If only there were 5 of me. If there were, then I could be born in 5 different towns, eat 5 different meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and have 5 different jobs. And then, all 5 of me could fall in love with the same guy. Thank you, Ichigo. Goodbye.
Arriving in the world of the living on order of the 13 Court Guard squads, Toshiro Hitsugaya and his team follow Sosuke Aizen's movements. They learn a horrible truth. Aizen's true objective is to create the Royal Key, the Oken, the Royal Key. This will require an enriched spirit zone, as well as 100,000 souls, and Karakura Town happens to fulfill both conditions. In order to stop Aizen's ambitions, our heroes resolve to train themselves even further. As if mocking their efforts, the Arrancar launch an attack on a world of the living once again, resulting in the loss of comrade. The slumbering Ichigo Kurosaki was unaware of this truth.
Welcome. I've been expecting you to show up, Mr. Kurosaki.
How did you know I'd come here?
You're looking for information, aren't you? You want me to tell you how you can get to Waco Mundo, right? Very well then. Okay, it's all ready. I was afraid. I thought that Aizen might target Orihime because of her powers, so I barred her from participating in frontline combat. But it didn't work. It was my mistake entirely. I was simply too concerned with her feelings and too passive about protecting her. And so, that's why I'm prepared to help in any way I can.
Are you sure? You realize that it'll mean going against the Soul Society.
It isn't like this'll be the first time, after all.
Having carried out their ambush on Karakura Town, the Arrancars ceased their onslaught and retreated. By the time that I came to the next morning, all of my wounds had already been healed. I felt traces of someone's spiritual pressure on me. I immediately knew there was only one person who could have done this: Orihime. Called over to Orihime's room by Toshiro, I received a message from the Soul Society. But the only problem was, once I heard it, I wasn't too keen on what they had to say.
This is hard to say, but Orihime Inoue was abducted by an Arrancar, and it's possible that she's also been killed.
What? Orihime's not dead! There's no way! Listen, you don't know what you're talking about! My wrist was injured in yesterday's battle, but it was completely healed when I woke up. There were traces of her spiritual pressure on me, and you're telling me that she might be dead?
Yes, it's most regrettable indeed. Of course, if what you are saying is true, then perhaps it is possible that Orihime is still being kept alive somewhere. But then, that would also imply that there was some kind of a betrayal. Had she truly been abducted, it stands to reason that she would not have been allowed to visit you. In other words, if Orihime healed you and subsequently disappeared, then the only logical conclusion we can come to is that she must have left and joined the Arrancars of her own free will.
The head captain ordered the Soul Reapers that were in the world of the living to return immediately. Clear as it was that the Arrancars were already preparing for a large-scale attack, he needed them at the Soul Society to prepare their strategy and bolster their defenses. Although Renji and Ruki objected to the order, the head captain was smart enough to deploy Byakuya and Kenpachi to force them to come back to the Soul Society just in case. I wasn't asking them to help me. All that I wanted was for them to tell me how to get to Waco Mundo. But they weren't even gonna budge on that. Anyway, the head captain considered my assistance crucial in the coming battle, and so he ordered me to stand by and await further orders in the world of the living. I knew there was zero chance Orihime would ever betray us. I had no doubt she was our friend, even if it meant having to go against the Soul Society again. I was gonna save Orihime.
You look completely hopeless.
Uryu, what are you doing here?
What else? We're going to Waco Mundo with you, aren't we?
Chad!
Mr. Urahara told me everything. We're going with you.
No, I really appreciate it, but... sorry. Neither one of you is strong enough.
Ichigo. So then, was that not strong enough? Ichigo?
Chad.
Just believe in us. Don't try to do it all yourself. We want to help you.
It appears you gentlemen are finally ready. In my right hand, the stone that connects the worlds. In my left hand, the blade that binds existence. The black-haired shepherd, the chair of the noose. I strike the ibis when the clouds gather. This is the opening the Urankars used to enter this world. It's called the Garganta. There is no solid ground beyond. There's only a furor of reishi. Each of you must create his own path out of that reishi. Go toward the darkness, and you will arrive at Waco Mundo.
All right. Let's go.